I was mistiming all of the jumps, and so I wasn't like doing what I'm supposed to do.
Маград, ты обещал мне. Корабль уходит.
Спокойно. У меня куча времени.
So by the way, funny thing about this, like I don't remember about the last one that I did. I think like there was one time, right? This only happened with one language. I don't know about like the last one that I did in Portuguese. I don't know if it happened or not, but on console it did happen to me. The only language that seemed to have the camera option in normal was Portuguese. The rest of the, for whatever reason, right? But the rest of the languages, they all have the inverted option turned on at the start. To be it, right? Think it. No, you need to. So like all of your attacks, you can fail 2 attacks and still get it. But like two of them can miss, but the rest have to hit him. So that's pretty much it. But you spam R1, yes. You spam R1 and like you can miss 2 attacks. Although to be completely safe, usually only one of them has to miss. But sometimes with 2 is not enough. Oh. Yeah, you have to like not get grabbed and then immediately start attacking him, and none of your attacks had to miss. The best way to go about it is like you just try to aim in such a way that none of your attacks miss, because it's not easy, right? But if you look at what I did, like the reason why I want to have my like inputs on camera, right, like on the stream, is so that anyone that like is wondering how things are done, because like in that case you can see that I am aiming and spamming R1 before even that starts, and that's only because I want like all of the attacks to be effective. But I'm also like holding the sticks in a particular way, so that I get the camera that I want, and also so I don't get like caught by his attack, because this is what I was trying to do earlier, like, because by just like walking into this fence he gets on it, but instead of getting on the fence he like walked off the edge and fell.
Спасибо, что не стал горячиться.
Спасибо. So basically what I do with the when I am on, like whenever he gets you to fly, right, what I do is you'll see that my left stick is like upright all the time, and then I'm aiming from the start, like I'm pressing L1 from the start.
Твоего сигнала.
And then like my right stick just tries to like, I just go to the right all the time until, because like the camera keeps pushing you to the left. So you wanna be like looking at him all the time pretty much. And then whenever like if you've got it, like you'll know because you'll start just like attacking. I basically just I spam R1 way earlier, just in case.
Порядок. Можно причаливать.
Хорошо, мы тебя догоним.
Хорошо.
Пойдем к Вольфу.
Bam! I called it. Point one. Insane, dude. The Russian gold.
Город не узнать. Помнишь, как мы тогда?
I think the run I did the other day. I think I lost like a second in this segment. Took me like a little while to skip that cutscene because I forgot that I had to skip the cutscene. I was like, I opened the menu. I'm guessing I had to skip the cutscene, right?
Впереди западный блок.
The guy actually died by himself. Okay, cool.
Где вы? Ополчение вернулось. Они ломятся в дверь.
Черт. Коул, разбирайся сам. Энергоядро светится, ты должен заметить.
Я найду его. Спасай Вольфа.
Oh my god, I'm not hitting him. I wasn't hitting him, I was hitting the... whatever was on the wall there. Decent.
Мы торопимся, но ты ведь не оставишь даму в беде?
Could have been very well with that car. Yep, it's happened before. Not many times, but it's happened before. Like that car is yeah, something. I mean, any car in this game that you alpha blast. Like if you like use alpha blast in front of any car, prepare yourself for, you know, dumb RNG just in case. If it happens, it happens, you know. There's nothing you can nothing you can do about it other than just like accepting the fact that it might happen. It's kind of the same if you try to death warp with a car, but then the car just doesn't crush you. It's the same. There are the same chances of you getting crushed by a car randomly than there are for you to try to crash, to do the crush damage yourself and not getting it, right?
Да, неплохо вышло.
To be honest, this game has a lot of like like the Infamous games. They introduce a lot of stuff, like a lot of mechanics that are like, you know, it's like they were trying to like test shit, I guess. The whole like throwing like this thing, the kinetic pulse, something else. Oh god. Yeah, these splits are not great. Like the reason why I'm like getting golds and whatnot in the current patch splits is because they weren't that great. Like my PvE on console, it was decent, but it's not like super great. It was just like I literally did a run after just doing old patch for a long time. I did one run of current patch, PvE'd by 3 minutes. But it's not like I did a lot of runs.
Хорошо. На нем должна быть.
Хорошо.
Вставь ее в телефон. Высылаю тебе ключ для расшифровки.
Агент Ко.
Agent
В
Ко.
том, что только вы сможете расшифровать эти послания. Они послужат бесценным
I mean, it was an average good, to be honest.
Мир должен узнать,
That's the average good,
произошло.
right?
Нужно как
I can do better than that. I've done,
ущерба, нанесенного
I've got better than that, and it's
на моей совести.
like
Передайте
after the car segment, like after killing the 3 guys, after the car,
Из лаборатории разлетелась
like for it to be like very good, it has to be sub 1. When the guy dies and Cole starts speaking, it has to be sub 1.
Чего?
It was a 102 this time.
Земли, побочный продукт испытаний лучевой сферы.
Like 58, 59.
Мы их
I think the best I got was like 56.
Что произошло?
And then like
эти осколки
for it to be like a perfect split, you need to get that, and then when you get to the roof, to the last roof,
Весь запас
there should be no one.
разлетелся по округе.
You know, like there is a chance, very, very, very small chance that the guy on the roof just like jumps down and kills himself.
Джон Уайт.
He trips over something. I don't know exactly what happens, but like he trips over something and he just dies
Ген нашли
off screen. You don't see it happen,
шансов внедриться в ряды первых сынов.
but it happens.
Джона
It's
отправили
very,
в
very
сеть.
small chance.
Меня в Нью-Море.
Что он говорил обо мне?
После взрыва его донесения
I've never had that
были
happen
довольно бредовыми.
after a very good split. So it's like I've had it happen, but not when everything goes well. Right? Cool. Yeah.
Эй, помнишь, когда мы в прошлом
There's a
раз были
2-second
в
goal.
городе? Я связался, ну, типа с нечистоплотной компанией.
Ну да, чуть-чуть хлорки и грязи как не бывало.
Короче, они опять на меня вышли, только теперь интересуются тобой. Просят помощи у Человека-молнии.
А, зараза.
Что делать? Ты знаменит даже в заднице Юга.
For example, that I'm pretty sure that dialogue right there is already like longer in Russian.
Ага, вот это популярность.
Like some of the ones earlier in the run are not.
Сделай себе репутацию.
Some of them are very long though.
Можно начать жизнь заново, с нуля.
Ладно, сделаю.
There are some that are like
Они
a couple seconds lower.
делам.
От кармы не уйдешь. Я понял.
И что будешь делать?
Создам репутацию.
Bit more maybe. I'd love to figure out the whole thing about like approaching these blue missions and or the red ones, right? And like immediately starting them instead of having to wait. Because there is a way of doing it, it's just very random. Or so I think at least, right? By the way, for this things, do you see like how I just hold the buttons? You don't need to like get to the body and press R1 and triangle. You just like hold R1 triangle, and it just works. Things like that are why I want like the inputs on screen.
Полицейский под обстрелом.
Sometimes it's like
Открой их и захвати ополченца для допроса.
you'll be like, why is he do like how does he do that, or like how like why is this like a thing? Oh, nice. Thanks for that, policeman. Nice. Yeah, all of these missions, if I don't get like any slow like fights or whatever, I'm just gonna gold because
Кастрюли. Петя. Ради меня вколоти хоть каплю хорошего вкуса в уличных музыкантов.
А ты душитель искусства.
Искусство? Да они насилуют мои уши. Кому это понравится?
О тебе говорит весь город. Это ты называешь не привлекать внимания. Тебя будут просить о помощи на каждом шагу.
Значит, надо скорее найти Вольфа.
Пока ищу. Если тебе хочется размяться, иди по этим координатам.
Okay. So no enemies here.
Вольф считал, что энергоядра могут помочь тебе пробудить скрытые силы.
Да, и как это сделать?
Тренируйся.
Which
Попробуй
RNG do I
использовать
get?
силы разными
Some of that.
способами.
То есть по-разному жарить
So
ополченцев?
what I was talking about yesterday.
Проверь. Я засекла отряд рядом с тобой.
If you get that, just come here, kill these guys.
Да, надо что-то делать.
Неплохо. Правда, прежние молнии мне тоже нравились. Типа классика и все такое.
Вот, пожалуйста.
Видимо, остальные твои способности тоже можно развить.
Ладно, Ко, проверю новые силы. Посмотрим, что выйдет.
Рада, что у тебя получается. А вот я зашла в тупик. Потеряла след Вольфа. Ополченцы убьют его, как только получат все, что им нужно.
Без Вольфа мы зверя не уничтожим. Мы ради него сюда явились.
Спокойно. Доберемся до Бертрана, узнаем, где Вольф.
Кто?
Джозеф Бертран — лидер ополчения.
Джозеф
Он редко
Бертран.
оказывается на людях, но сегодня выступает в округе Святого Игнатия.
Выбора нет. Придется схватить этого типа и вытрясти из
Yeah,
него
you know, that lost me 4 seconds, but like it's way better than having to watch the cutscene.
Рик, я
Honestly.
на месте. Не буду
Like
высовываться.
I found that out when I came back to the game again, right?
Понял. Потихо.
In one of the one of the times I was playing, I was like, I wonder what happened, like, because I saw that every time I did the run, right, I saw that there were enemies in that roof, and I was like, how about I instantly just go to that roof? Because if you don't go past that area, like, there's no, the cutscene doesn't play, right? So I'm like, I'll just go to the roof, see what happens. And yeah, the enemies actually like spawn every time. Like those guys will spawn every time. So no matter what happens there, like it's way faster than. I mean, it isn't faster than the actual backup is. If you get the guys below the bridge, because those guys you can kill them before the cutscene can start, because you have to go kind of far away for the cutscene. But those guys are like, they're not there all the time.
Слушай, Бертран идет.
You usually already have all of the enemies killed when those guys spawn. It's very weird. So.
Он уходит.
Magrat.
Пешком я за ним не угонюсь. Заберусь-ка я повыше.
Yeah, I think like I'm starting to think it's like an actual thing where the language matters, because like every time I run on Dutch, I seem to get the enemy spawns, but like with other languages, it's kind of weird.
Давай.
Yeah, there you go. It's fine. I got that, but
Ко забыла упомянуть, что по этому городу разгуливает толпа полуголых, человекоподобных крокодилов.
yo, Zeke, can you like chill? He said that so fast.
Просто супер. Ради такого можно и ополченцев потерпеть. И еще есть хорошие новости. Похоже, я напал на след Вольфа. Люди болтают, что на Гафни-стрит нашли какое-то странное устройство.
Хорошо, я проверю.
I like how, like, out of all of the things that he said in that sentence, right? I know what they talk about because I've played this game too many times, right? But the only word that I actually could make out of that was cocodrila, right? He said fucking like cocodril. Right? Like crocodile. Like crocodile, there you go. Crocodile. I was saying the Spanish version.
Ну здорово, а ты их соберешь?
Yay.
Слушай, Коул, я подняла все свои связи. Единственный выход на Вольфа — дознаватель Бертрана. У него
Вольфа.
сейчас в программе Блэк Джек и прочие радости, но потом он пойдет к Вольфу. Меня он запомнил, пытался клеить
Вольфу.
в баре.
Шли координаты казино. Я могу просто пойти за этим типом по крышам. Он не заметит.
Это мысль.
Like sometimes.
Я засел над казино. Сообщи, когда он выйдет.
Боюсь, не скоро, пока ему идет карта.
Yeah. I don't know enough about like how rational works to understand some of the stuff that is said, but
Так, он выходит, не показывайся.
because like you hear the name of the people that they're talking about, sometimes they like
Фургон.
Спецагент.
sometimes they say the name differently, and I'm
Статья 150 Уголовного кодекса.
like of course I have like I could theorize, but like
Гражданский транспорт в целях предотвращения преступления.
Ну да, статья.
I don't think the joke with the penal code works in Russian either. I'm not too sure what that said, but yeah. The penal code. Come on.
Он направляется в коричневое здание на 8-й улице.
Отсюда трудно выбраться. Ополчение перегородило дорогу.
Так, выводи Вольфа. Я расчищу путь.
Ладно, торопись.
Одно заграждение снял. Иду ко второму.
Okay, I guess.
Хорошо, я почти на месте. Имей в виду, Коул, будет жарко.
To be honest, I think I should like yeah, the Ravager like hit me pretty much. That's what happened. I'm pretty sure, like, if he like doesn't do anything and you throw the grenades, I'm pretty sure the boss actually works.
В кои-то веки.
I think that's like I think it's an actual strat, as opposed to like so just some theory. It's like every run I've done lately, like all of the runs, I've done the same. And yeah, sometimes I get bad RNG, but like when I get bad RNG, and then like he stops and I throw the grenades, it always works. So.
Бертран?
Задержи его!
What I liked most about yesterday's run, though, by the way, was the fact that even with the XP grinding, that was like way more than enough, right? Because I spent like, if I'm not mistaken, with like my my calculations that I'm totally making up because I have no idea, right? But I think I spent like 8 minutes more than I should have. I think it's something along those lines. I don't think it's like a full 10 minutes. But it's anywhere from 5 to 10, but it's something like that. It's like 8 minutes. And then if you take into account that I got like 9,000 more XP points than I needed, and that I lost about like 5 to bad missions and like some other stuff, top 5 is actually viable for 100% with the XP farming, right? And I was so happy when I got the sub 5 originally without the XP farming. Now thinking about it, it's like how bad was that run? Like for real, right? Because holy shit. Like yesterday's run without the XP farming would have been a 455. Right? With everything that went wrong.
Вот что, Вольф. Почему они так сильно хотят вас прикончить? Вы знаете какую-то тайну?
Бертран заказал мне некое устройство, которое решило бы все проблемы. Энергоядра
Проблемы.
только начало.
О, нет, нет, нет!
О, нет, нет, нет. I think what I'll do is I'm gonna finish this run, and then after I'm done with this run, I will go to the gym. Damn. Wolfhan, as per usual, having time save. I'm not even like
Кол, ты слышишь?
Да.
Что там
I'm not
случилось?
even surprised, you know.
Го в плену.
I called it by 13 seconds. Nice.
Как?
Слушай, брат.
I mean, the fight was just so good.
Пока. Увидимся.
Desperate times. Yeah, problem is I'm still not doing the launches in here.
У меня тут хорошие новости. Загляни, как получится.
Like I'll have to revisit current patch yet again at some point when I actually do the launches. Just to do the launches in this mission, you know. Not really though, but I mean, I'm not thinking that the run's gonna have like the best launches in the world, but this should be decent enough. This one though I don't like. You know, it's funny, like what I like the most about like when people talk to me about like when they ask me like how does it feel to have no competition, right? 'Cause I've had it a couple times. It's like
Жалкие лачуги.
it's good to just compete against myself because I get to choose what to do, right? Don't get me wrong, the fight like the runs that I have, like my PBs are still fast, like very fast, but there are some strats that I can choose not to do because, like, yeah, they would save time, sure, but I can also lose so much time if I fail them. So it's like, how about I just don't, right?
Ну тут и дыра.
And the launches in this mission are, you know, not that important. Let's just put it that way, right? Why did I have to find them? You know, that's That's the actual like question. Why did I have to like work for them? Anyway. Oh my god, dude. Like this one's easy, but the other two not so much.
Толпа ополченцев вон там.
I mean, that's the idea behind the launches. Is like you have to find whatever like works best, right? Because sometimes setting up more explosions gives you more speed or more height or less speed. Depends on like how the explosion works. Yeah, I'd rather just not go for that one.
Повеселимся, Кол. Они вон там. Давай, мальчик. Подпали сюда. Классно было. А то, что я замутила на крыше, еще лучше. Только лезть туда надо по-тихому. Кол, пупсик.
Alright, I had already like
Тебе понравится.
well changed the I had already switched powers. God. Nix, can you? Yeah, I changed skins to despawn enemies because too many enemies.
Валяй!
Technically not fast, but safe. Yeah, this mission, for example, is like one of the big like points for the hard mode run
Пали транспаранты!
because the enemies in this like on the rooftops, they are very annoying.
Еще немного, котик.
More.
Обалдеть, котик! Ты такой... Вообще!
Vazia.
Да,
Yeah, that was kind of shit. Honestly,
держи, симпатяшка.
like the mission up until the fight was decent, and then the fight kind of sucked. At least I didn't die. At least I didn't die. That is something that you can always like ask for in this game. At least, you know. Yeah, she helped a little bit, like right at the end, right? That was the main
Боишься
issue.
этой чокнутой бабы? Можно крепко влипнуть.
Зато у меня есть ядро.
Давай встретимся, пока оно цело.
Michael, what are you going to do?
Во-первых, прикрою тебе спину. Во-вторых, есть сюрприз.
Thank God.
Прям как дома.
Кол? А ну стоять! Руки вверх, проклятый мутант!
Вступил в ополчение.
Ну, знакомься, Зиг Данбар. Двойной агент. Понял? Я шпион.
Я надеюсь, наш? Ты что, мне не веришь? Ну, знаешь, после
I also wanted to start using facecam again this week, but I am not looking the best right now, so I decided not to. Hopefully,
Надеюсь, что проснусь не в...
hopefully tomorrow I will. You know.
Не дрейф, я с тобой.
Also didn't change. I should make it like I should put it into the routine to like wake up and immediately change clothes and then do the stream, right? Because otherwise, like, I don't want to be on camera if I still haven't like changed clothes.
Нифига себе.
Okay, good RNG.
Стреляют во всех подряд. Ты это видишь? Чувак светится!
Keep hitting pedestrians, man.
Я чувствую взрыв. Это лучевое поле.
Может, был рядом, когда испытывали лучевую сферу?
Охренеть.
Ого, да это нужная штука! Надо добыть еще!
Это уж точно.
5 seconds.
Слушай, приходи ко мне, есть хорошие новости. А еще я тут встретил твою подружку с болота. Что-то она то появляется, то исчезает. Аж в глазах рябит. Ой, скажу я вам, нелегкая эта работа. Шпионить в тылу врага.
Uni access module.
Но дело выгорело.
Ха, ты узнал, где они держат Ко?
What are you going to study?
Охраняют какую-то плантацию. По слухам, там держат мутантов. Самых опасных.
Туда еще трамвайные пути идут, да?
Точно.
У меня идея.
Yeah, me like
Трамвай взрывчаткой разгонит...
as I've mentioned many times, like I'm trying to be very ambitious this year with like
Грамотно.
the stuff that I want to do, but I am somehow making it work so far,
Слушай,
right? Otherwise, I wouldn't be streaming right now, and I wouldn't have streamed this like last few days. But
В клетках у
the
ополчения.
main plan is for the last time in my life, I'm gonna try to
хочешь их выпустить? Дать оружие?
I'm gonna try to
Нет уж, я так не играю.
stream consistently,
Дружба с полицейскими.
right? Because
Нам не раз пригодится.
this year at the not I would say at the end, but not really at the end. Like whenever the next school year starts, so like by September, I hope to have a job, right? And whenever I do get a job,
Как хочешь,
things will change,
сам решай.
most likely for the better, but it just depends on like how much work I have. Because right now I am a private tutor, right? But I don't have enough for it to be a full-time job.
Мол, эти копы ударят тебе в спину при первой возможности. Давай,
Oh, that was so good, and then I just fucked it up, dude. But yeah, like I am a private tutor, but I'm not like it's not a full-time thing, so I don't earn enough,
Копы в
right?
клетках еще не все, на плантации их толпы.
But I'm going to start applying to jobs
Увидим.
this year. Hopefully, getting a job by the start of the next school year. Most likely won't get anything full-time either, but it'd probably be better than this, or at least it's just experience, you know. Why are you doing that, Cole? Why the fuck was he? Why was Cole just like walking super slowly? He was trying to be sneaky.
Спасать ваших друзей. Кто со мной?
Yo, Leonardo, what's up? How's it going, man?
Ченцов. Вперед.
Yeah, good luck with that, dude, and good luck both of you with that. Doing arts and humanities. I see. Yeah, whatever you end up doing, I hope everything goes well. I hope you choose the right path, because I know it's frustrating, you know. Me right now, I am in the rabbit hole of education, so
Как мне
I'm
её
already in it,
вытащить?
or I need to, like, I did the masters, I need to try it out, you know. If I don't like, because like the thing is, like, as of right now, I'm sure, right? No, I haven't worked in a high school yet, but I am sure that I will like it, because the, like, even though the internship wasn't like good enough, because it wasn't like long enough, right? Like a long enough time, I enjoyed it, right? So I should like it. But if I don't, the other path is for me to do the same that I'm doing right now, but make it more professional. More hours, more students, like, you know, more, you know, ad campaign, you know, around town,
Вот так.
so that I can actually make more money. But like, as of right now, I don't need to do that. If I needed to do it, I would, but right now I don't. I am in a very lucky position. Like a lot of people can't can say the same in Spain, and in any other country, but in Spain in particular, a lot of people just like they like to complain a lot. And I know some people don't complain just because, but people like complaining, right? They really do enjoy complaining about not getting a job and whatnot. I'll try to get this because I want the vortex. That was decent, I guess. But yeah, I am in a very nice position right now because I live with my parents, right? So I don't have expenses outside of, like, if I wanna like buy something, right? Because they didn't ask me for money.
Три таблетки снотворного и отрубилась. Сам не хочешь поспать?
Некогда. Надо
So annoying you found speedrunning this late. Dude, I was like every time I see new people like coming in, it's like,
что сделал Скуо.
it is like, I mean, for me, like, I'm gonna say the same but with a different thing. It is,
Его несложно починить.
I am so fucking mad that I found out that Age of Empires 2 was such a good game so late,
Я, кажется, нашел.
right?
Тут такое дело.
Because like,
Ты не отрубил этот трансформатор.
I tried it out in October. I started actually playing in December.
К соседнему.
It is like real-time games, like real-time strategy games. Like, hear me out, right? Like, when it comes to that, like, I was a big nerd when I was a kid. I used to play one that was kind of similar to Age of Empires, but not really. But the thing is, I used to play that one
Вик, я включил очередной
because back when I was a kid, like, my parents actually had it rough with money. So, like,
Общий вольтаж не
you know,
ополченцы
we had those because in Spain they were big, and like that game in particular was very big in Spain, right?
Я учу
And like that game was like $10, or, you know, like, I think it was free with like a newspaper at one point. But the thing is, I was very addicted to that game when I was a kid, when I was very, very, very young. But the online, like the dream to play more of that game online died when the servers were shut down. And so I just like completely like changed directions in what I liked, right? After that, the next like online game I played was Call of Duty, but I played not really a lot through high school, and then there was like an MMO that I used to play, and that was it for online games. And then I found streaming and speedrunning, and I just stuck with it, right? And the reason why I didn't like try Age of Empires 2 earlier was because of speedrunning. And like, I had Game Pass some months ago, and I was like, the game is on Game Pass, might as well just install it and try it. Yeah, I wish I had done that like years ago, to be honest. A game that's like cheap,
Как там Куо?
fucking cheap, and I didn't know the game was good.
как зад монашки. Ну, живая.
Like I had heard things, but I didn't know it was that good.
После взрыва в Эмпайр-Сити мы
Same with like Age of Mythology. Like I'm not that much into it because I haven't played it that much, but I know I would like it. It's just that is the game that people usually like told me to play. Yo, Assassins, what's up? How's it going? And yeah, it makes sense, Squirrel. Like I understand your position. Like my career, let's just put it that way, right? I finished a degree in university. I should have finished it like 2 years earlier, but you know, because of my grades, I could only like do it like 1 year later. But then I had the thesis to do, and the thesis took me an extra year, and that was during COVID. So I finished my my thesis for my degree during COVID, and then
Наконец-то.
and then also during COVID I was working. I worked in a factory that's near my like where I live, and I made a good amount of money for a year. Like I worked for 6 months, and then they fired me because of the COVID quarantine, and then I got back in the same job
Раз сравнил ее.
when the quarantine was lifted, and I worked for another 6 months,
И извини, что на...
and I made some more money.
Знаю, тебе больно о ней вспоминать.
And then with that money, or actually with part of that money, actually, because my parents like they wanted to pay for part of it. I did a master's degree back then. I started while I was still working, and then out of that master's degree, I got nothing because I ended up hating my internship so much. I just fucking quit the whole thing. I finished the master's and then I couldn't find a job. I did a couple interviews, but I couldn't get anywhere because I didn't really enjoy the process. So I came back home and I set up the whole like private tutoring thing. That's been going on for this year will be my fourth, right? It's my 4th year as a private tutor. And last year I actually did the master's in education, so I can actually be a teacher.
Так.
But in order to work in a public school, I need to enter a list, right? And in order to join that list, you need to apply for an exam that is going to be available in 2027 because it was this year, but I couldn't make it this year because I hadn't finished the... Well, last year. It was last year, 2025. But I hadn't finished the... I hadn't finished the master's yet. So now I have to wait until 2027 to even apply for that exam. I won't be able to pass the exam, but I will be able to apply and go to the exam and like and get in the list. And then it will be like a grind of studying until I actually pass the exam. That is if I end up going that route. Yeah, if I end up going that route, then like in like I don't know, like in let's just be like slow with it. In 10 years time, I'll be like full-time working in a public school at some point. But even if it's not the case, I'll be working in a public school at some point soon. Good, nice. Samurai sword, yo.
Вылечи моих друзей.
Um,
Они бойцы моего дяди. Сражаются
Thank
с
you.
ополчением.
come on, Sarah, follow.
Помогать людям тебе никогда не будет. Идем. Дядя сейчас в парке Лео.
You don't need to kill those guys, but like I feel like if you kill them, she starts like running earlier.
Дядя, ты здесь?
Dada. I'm gonna continue the tutoring until after summer, and then I'm hoping to like because like the thing is I'm hoping to apply for jobs before summer and during summer. Of course, for the public school thing, I won't be able to do it until after summer. What the fuck just happened there? That's like the worst RNG you can get. Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck is happening, man? Dude, can you like back already? Like, I've never seen that happen. Like, all of the cars were in front, just in front, enough for me to not be able to hit the mouth. Like everything just started like exploding around him. Like, I'm like, what the hell, man? I'm very surprised it didn't die, actually, but thank God it didn't happen. Hey, Nat Puncher, what's up? Why is the game in Russian? Because I can play in different languages and a viewer
Рад помочь.
wanted me to play in Russian. That's the main reason. My first ever experience was Lego Star Wars.
Слушай, у меня...
I just read that, by the way. Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga was my first Lego game, and I played it like a month ago. Actually, like 2 months ago at this point. Something like that. Fucking insane game, by the way. That game was so much fun that I 100%ed the game.
Любопытно.
It took me 77 hours.
Не надо. Ничего не хочу об этом знать.
I got all the achievements and I 100% of the game, so
Не надо. Ничего
GG.
не хочу об этом знать.
Любопытно.
Like, the grind was big with that one.
Что вместе с Никс?
А в записях Вольфа говорилось, что...
That was before I started the whole like the big grind with Dash of 2.
Любопытно. Я делал кое-что вместе с Никс.
Не надо. Ничего не хочу об этом
God knows, my man think you can walk on water.
Ополчение.
Проверим гипотезу.
I like how that's just like that's just like a hint to like Christianity, right? Like kind of like, oh, you're like Jesus, right? Like you're like a god. But at the same time, it's like,
Да.
walk on water. What are you talking about? He can't even like touch water.
Коул, я просмотрела...
Imagine Cole just like trying to take a shower, you know?
Надо поискать в этих гробах. Может, ты сможешь снять крышки?
Без проблем. Фотка.
Skywalker Saga is pretty good. It's funny because like
Вот только его...
Skywalker Saga is the reason why I started watching the movies in the first place. Because I've never watched the Star Wars movies, right? Right?
Тут и шныряет.
I have watched so far. I've watched 2 of them. That's it. Because I haven't had time to like sit down and watch a movie since then. But I have watched episode 4 and 5. And like the reason why I was like, I'm having so much fun with the games, right? Might as well just like try watching the movies later.
Только свежих могил.
And I actually did watch episodes 4 and 5, and I enjoyed them. It's a big thing, you know.
Чума, что началась в Эмпайр-Сити, только еще опаснее.
Like knowing like very well what people think about the movies, right? I'm still gonna watch all of them because like people keep telling you like, oh, you just watch these ones but skip this one. I'm not gonna skip a single one. I'm gonna just watch them. And what's the point, right? Like if you had to sit through a movie that you didn't like, I'm gonna do it too, you know. I'm not gonna be the one to be like, oh, like someone told me this movie sucks. I'm just not gonna watch it. No, I want to watch it. I wanna suffer through the bad movie, you know. Are you joking? Where are you now? Oh my god, this dude. Hello? Can you stop? Oh my god.
Послушай меня, Тор. Если мы сработаемся,
Do you see that this split has a minute to save?
победим.
Would you want to know why I have a minute to save in here? It's because of this dude. Like this, in this run, when I pivot on console in this category, I actually got like such a bad RNG like pull in here that this dude just like fucking didn't stop.
Мои способности
He just didn't fucking stop. It was so bad.
Воображала.
Ну да.
Okay. Yeah, 40 seconds saved. I mean, I did save time, but I did lose time as well. So.
Детектив Данбар. Ведешь слежку?
Типа того. Помнишь машину, к которой подключили КО? Говорят, ее перевозят.
By the way, about the complete saga, one of my, like a very good friend of mine, who
Пока я буду в отключке.
Конечно, тут
who I met, I mean, I met him through God of War speedruns,
Ты здоров?
but he's a ratchet runner usually. He's done,
Нехилый огурчик.
well, I don't know if that's happened already, because I haven't been like watching GDQ, but he was gonna do Ratchet Deadlock at GDQ. He started running Complete Saga at some point, like not too long ago. He's a very big Lego fan, and he's run Complete Saga and he's run Lego Indiana Jones as well. I hope to play more Lego games this year, and in my plans of what I want to do this year, I'm going to learn at least one of them. And I mean, I think it makes sense that I will learn Complete Saga, Skywalker Saga, because it's the one that I've played, right, already, and I know that I like it, as opposed to like other games. Although maybe, because the ones that I want to play first are the Batman ones, so I might, if I like them more, I might run one of those instead. But I'm probably going to learn Skywalker Saga because it's
Кол, детка.
probably the easiest I can get
Что
into.
покажу.
I've played very
Обещаю, ты
long.
не пожалеешь.
His name he's the Satchbean. If you go to the Complete Saga, like any percent, I think you could see it. Although, you know, Ratchet Deadlock, he's goated. He runs a lot of games, but Ratchet Deadlock is his main game, like actually main game. Ratchet Deadlocked. He ran God of War 2 for a bit as well. He actually beat my time in God of War 2. Not like it was hard, but
Поехали, чувак. Я знаю.
dude, I literally like jumped into the water and back just so I could grab the vortex. That is crazy. Like, because I was like, if I don't do it, the body's gonna be like in the water and I probably won't reach. So I went for it. I'm like, I'm gonna jump while the booty, I was gonna say booty, while the body is like going down, so I can like grab it. At the same time, it's for 4 years old. Yeah, like that. When you start watching something that's for kids. To be honest, though, like I enjoy watching
Что за башня? Их
some of the stuff that I watched when I was a teenager. Even though like
Принесло сюда ополчение.
like most of the stuff is not funny anymore, right? But like, you know, I just wanna like get some memories back, you know, watching Drake and Josh and shit like that, like Nickelodeon shows. Ever thought I was playing the Sly games? Let me welcome you to the world of Sly 4. I was the first. I was actually the second runner of the game.
Оставь этих безмозглых!
Мы злобные же эти твари.
Они защищают свою территорию.
Every time I go to an ESA, like here's the fun fact about me. I've run so many games. A lot of people never realize I've run so many fucking games. I was the second ever runner for Sly 4, and I held the record years ago, way long ago. Like my PB used to be record back then. My PB, that's how long. That's how long it's been. I think it's been what, like 11 years now at this point. Yeah, very long. Every time I go to an ESA, like I am part of the PlayStation Nation, which is what the community is called for like the people of from the PlayStation like speedruns that go to ESA. It's the PlayStation Nation, and the thing is, like, most people in that
Снова лагерь ополченцев.
community, like, they know that I've run God of War, which is also a PlayStation game. They know that I run the Infamous games.
Берегу что-то шевелится.
They know that I run Crash games, but they don't know that I run Sly 4. And then when I tell them, it's like, oh yeah. I mean, and then the Sly people, like the Sly community, it's funny. Like, most of the old runners know me because of that. And it's like, yeah, I'm that guy. I'm the one that ran Sly 4 for a bit. I also routed very badly. I routed Sly 4 100% back then. I did one run. And since then, the world record has gone down over 3 hours for 100%. That is like, that's how insane that is. The record for any percent has gone down like an hour and a half or something like that. It's yeah, it's something.
Что за хрень?
Знак, что мы у цели. Заткни пасть, может, не заметит.
But yeah, the summon insult has done that with a lot of games, I guess. You know. Sly 2 is cool, Sly 3 as well. I've watched I think the one that I've watched the most is Sly 1. But that's also because it's like the shortest, so it's like the easier one to like watch more of. But Sly 2 is like close. You know, Sly 1 and 2 I've watched a lot.
Что это за тварю?
Lots of my
Не
friends
знаю, не рассматривай.
that I've also met in real life are like runners or old runners of Sly 2. Although I know most of the runners.
Хотела
I've
показать
met most of
тебе.
them IRL, the ones that
А
are
то вдруг
European
мне
anyway.
привиделось. Уж демон должен
ESA
понять.
is coded.
Бертран заплатит нам не к
But yeah, I am in that community somehow. It's just
Просто это... Пойду
I do plan to like one of the biggest, most ambitious plans for a speedrun that I for like a speedrun marathon that I want to do myself, right? Like that thing where like you like kind of like a subathon thing or something like that.
Ребята, есть новости. Надо собраться.
Like one of the most ambitious ones is doing the Sucker Punch
Эй, Коул,
like lineup, except for the Ghost of Tsushima and the Ghost of Yoti, because those two I don't really care about. But doing the Infamous games and the Sly games in like a,
мальчик Бертрана в форте Филипп.
Все нормально.
I guess it would take me like 4 days, like 4 streams, not 4 days, 4 streams. Like if I were to do it like all like in a continuous stream, I could do it in like by learning the games, of course. I could do it in 24 hours, I guess.
Визжать. Сначала
Nah, not 24, but like
определить.
I think in like close to 30 hours, right? Like in like so like
Нужна армия, чтобы захватить его, перекрыть выходы.
I could do it in like 4 streams. 3-4 streams.
Нам помогут люди Лароша. С чего бы им помогать? Надо дать им что-то, в чем они...
Sly 1 is very hard, yes.
Да, типа пинка под зад. Пищу.
I mean, I don't want record in any of the Sly games.
Кстати, ополченцы чумой не болеют.
Бертран захапал все лекарства.
I know, like I am very different from like a lot of speedrunners that I know, some of my friends and whatnot, because when I think about speedrunning a game,
Должно сработать.
I don't immediately think of running the game to grind it. Like most of the people that I know, they will run a game for like maybe it's not a long time, but like maybe like 1-2 months, or like
Просто.
it becomes one of their main games, right? But they grind it and they like get very good at them, and sometimes they even get the record super fast. I am not like that. If I were to run any of the slide games, I'm never gonna go for records.
Что скажешь, котик?
There are multiple things for the slide games, because there's like it's the full runs, but then there's also the episode runs, right? And it's a lot to think about. Thankfully, though, like the episode runs exist, so you can actually like practice with that, you know. But at the same time, it's like I don't really. This sucked ass, by the way. That launch. Oh, come on! Oh my god, Cole. Grabbing the wall, but not grabbing the pole. I was so shit. To be fair, I think if you get that shit of a launch, now that I think about it, it would make sense. It would make it would make a lot of sense if you see that you get that. You just like go into the options menu and change your costume. Now that I think about it, like change your costume and then like just try again. It would be faster than walking all the way to the mission for sure.
Ну да, сейчас пришлю тебе.
Yes, the more it matters to. Yeah, I'm never gonna buy a fat. Like I've already like, you know, like I know all the stuff, like slide 2 Korean, slide 1 fat model. Like I am never gonna buy a fat PS3 just to run slide, and I don't think I'm ever going to buy the Korean version of slide 2 just to run it. Like it makes no sense to me in that sense, like buying the game for that. I have like the only game that I bought a second time was Life 4. And I still haven't run it since. But I do own Sly 4 because I used to run it on disc. But I do have the I have the digital version. It's just I've never run the game on digital. Like Sly 1, I would probably run PS2 if I ever do it. I do have the NTSC version, but I am not buying a PS3 just for that game. I already have 2 PS3s, so I don't need one more. Especially not a fat. Yeah, most people mod their console for Korean. Yeah, I know. Actually, I could do it. I could do that because I already have a mod. I have both of my consoles modded. So I could just like find the game, right? But that's really about it when it comes to that. This is one of the worst RNGs you can get. Almost none of the enemies are dead. And the ones that aren't dead are very far away from me for some reason. Why are you even there? Like, what the hell? What is back there, dude? What are you talking about, man? What the fuck? Oh my god, what the hell, dude? What the fuck? Man, why is everything like just bad in this run, dude? Oh my god. So stupid, man. The car in front of the door, the enemy is like all the way right there. It makes no fucking sense to me, man.
Мы должны вместе выкурить их из форта Филипп и округа Ассеншн.
Я готов. Ты же не думал, что я буду просто сидеть и смотреть?
PS5 is good for Sly 1 too. Yeah, I mean, thing is I would have to buy the game. I do have a PS5 though. Like, if I ever buy the games again, like, hear me out, right? Like, this is the thing. If I ever buy the games in, like, at all on PS5 or PS or whatever, it's gonna be because I'm gonna run the games. Like, I'm not gonna say that I'm never gonna do it, right? As of right now, I just don't really care much. Like, if I were to do what I said about, like, playing all the Sucker Punch games, I would play the trilogy with the trilogy disc. I wouldn't even care about playing Sly 1 on PS2. I would just fucking run HD collection on disc. And, you know, my game would crash like 20 times. Because it's not the most stable game. I mean, it's still 10 euros, you know. I'm like, the thing is, like, if I'm gonna run the game, I would do it, but I'm not gonna buy the game.
Я вижу. Ближайший трансформатор возле стройки. Шлю координаты.
Да, спасибо.
That was like the early cutscene. Pretty decent. That worked, I guess.
Еще одна.
Okay, militiaman, please, militia, just stop. Don't do anything, please. Too many enemies alive. Those guys, like, there were too many enemies there alive. Come on. Oh.
Полный порядок.
Yeah, I know, but I don't. I mean, Sly 1 is the one that I think about the least. If I were to actually run a game, it would be 2. Like, if I ever run 1 and 3, I don't really care about the version of the game. It just be for fun. Like, if I'm gonna learn like another Sly game, it's probably gonna be 2. I don't really care about 1. Like, 1 got so broken that I don't really care anymore. Like, it's too much for me. Like most of the, like, I hate, like, this is like my main issue with the Sly games and some other PlayStation games is the proxies. I hate proxies so much. Like, anything that has to do with that is so bad. And like, the Sly games are like big on like bullshit stuff.
Пристегни меня.
Да. Эй, секундочку. Мы собирались все обсудить.
Нужны новые силы, возьми мои, а я возьму чуть-чуть твоих, а?
Yeah, to be honest, if I never end up running the Sly games again, it's whatever.
Очень сильной командой. Посуди сама.
I already did enough when I ran Sly 4.
Это не...
Ладно. Мы с Ник смахнемся силами и уничтожим машину. Обещаю.
Нет.
I prefer these games. Just put it that way. I prefer these games and they're shorter as well. So
Нет, со мной.
there's many things going going for infamous games and against Sly games. But the main thing is that they're shorter. Yeah. Like having to play for 2 hours instead of 4.
Мы сработаемся.
Like a big difference there.
Я смогу. Я смогу.
Я буду рядом.
После всего, что между нами было, ты выбрал эту холодную
You know when you're
тварь.
bridging to a transformer,
Пошёл ты! Мне и раньше было неплохо.
your rocket guy
Без тебя
kill you, or
обойдусь.
is it just normal militia?
Надеюсь, ты будешь счастлив с этой фригидной сукой.
Три.
Не надо!
Actually, they could all kill you. Yes, you can die when you're doing that. When that's happening. It's happened to me many times. Although I usually always just die to normal militia, but the rocket guys can kill you. Yeah. The rocket guys, the grenades, and the normal militia. Like, anything can kill you. It is not like something that happens a lot in this mission, but it can happen in like at the last of Powering Up Gasworks, in the last one. Okay, so the other day I actually I lost a minute here because I couldn't teleport to the mission. So stupid. But yeah, like when it comes to like running other games, like longer games and whatnot, like as of right now I just have to find like the time to like even learn the game, right? But I know in summer I will try to do the thing again, and this time around I'm probably going to finish it up because I wanted to do it this this past summer, but I ended up not having the time to do it. But basically I want to do the infamous trilogy 100%. Oh my fucking god, dude. Just... I'll probably do the trilogy. Not. I got hit, so I got like I got confused with what I was saying. I wanted to do the trilogy platinum, right? All the trophies, but then. But I couldn't do it this time around. I could just do the runs individually. I mean, the trilogy handle is also a thing I want to do, but it's more about the trophy thing. It's the longest one. Also, that was very, very lucky that I got the mouth, because he was close in the mouth. But I shot a grenade. And it worked. That was decent. I got the one cycle.
Слушай, Бертран в затопленном городе. Ты ведь пойдешь за ним, верно? Подготовлю трансформаторы.
Эй! Пытаешься восстановить...
Трансформаторы.
Я знаю, что вам нужна помощь, но я ищу Бертрана.
Ха-ха! Убиваешь двух зайцев, а? Как же хорошо все складывается.
Anyway. To be honest though, like the only thing that I need in this run is I need chase skip. Because without chase skip, it doesn't matter how like far ahead I am. Like if I don't get chase skip in this, because the PB the splits have chase skip. So I need chase skip.
Когда все началось, мы потеряли все. Дом, прошлое, родных. Моя жена погибла. Но горести и лишения нас не озлобили. Мы стали помогать друг другу.
Наводнение, ополчение Бертрана. Ледяные монстры. Да уж, самое время перед...
But yeah, as of right now, my main idea for this year is to go back and relearn certain games that are short to improve my PVs. And then when it comes to learning new games, I want to learn shorter games this year. You know, like I'm getting old kind of thing. I want to, I wanna like learn more glitches before I get old enough to not be able to do everything. You know, because my hands have suffered enough throughout these years. So this year is gonna be like the last one in which I'm probably going to like run games that have like lots of mashings. Like I'm gonna go back to like games that have like infinite jumps or like high jump methods or whatever that can like be very bad, and then
Ты про кого?
Всем случается ошибиться.
hopefully that goes well.
Ошибки больших людей еще опасней. Может, это случайность, а может...
Because like mashing, like just mashing a key is okay, but like having to do like
Смотри, больше не делай.
like it's not the game that I'm like talking about, but like Ratchet 1, for example, right? Like every time I watch Ratchet 1 runs and you see the ILJs, like yeah, dude, that shit's like amazing to watch, but no thanks, you know. And then there are some like infinite jumps and whatnot that are like just like about the rhythm. And I am so bad at like learning rhythms. So like some games I'm just like I'm gonna give them like one more try this year and that's it. Like, if I can get anything this year, I'm done with those games forever. There's no reason to go back to certain categories if only one trick is stupid. Because like those games, I'm thinking about God of War 2 at this point. Like the run itself is fun, but the Atlas Quake jump is so stupid. Like I'm only gonna give it one more try. You know, at some point this year. It's not gonna happen soon, but. At some point this year, I'll give it one more try. If I can make it work, and I understand how the fuck the rhythm works, then maybe I run the game. But I don't want to run the game without it. So I don't wanna be doing like an old route, right? So if I can make that work, then that game's never gonna be run again by me. I mean, I say never, but at the same time, it's like. At least not like at a PV level. You know? But this year is like I'm trying to. Oh, nice! I'm trying to avoid doing glitchless as much as possible this year.
Ты слышал про лазарет, который организовал Ларош? Говорят, он нашел
Like,
лекарство от чумы.
it's funny about like Ratchet and Plus, right?
Чем помочь?
Back in 2016, I went to ESA with another Spanish speedrunner, and he ran Rack 1 back in the day. He's not a speedrunner anymore, but he used to run Rack 1. And we were at ESA, and he showed me how to do the ILJs, and I got a good rhythm for them. And when I came back home, I tried learning more of the game, but I just couldn't get into it enough. And then I just never actually ran the game.
Тревога на западе!
Я разберусь.
But I did start to learn it. I never... But that was back in 2016, you know, like... Before the game got fucking crazy. Now it's like, oh, you know, poke skip.
Ух ты, Зик, крутой у тебя прожектор.
Прожектор, луч Донбара.
Ну нет, дурацкое название.
Там еще на подходе.
Die.
Черт, их слишком много.
Держись, Коул. Спаси всех, кого сможешь. Постарайся.
Oh, as of right now, the grind is clear. I'm going for 53 in this Dash Service 2. The next thing I'm actually going to relearn is no infinite jump for that game, and then I already have like things to go back to. I'm gonna go back to God of War Chains of Olympus, and I'm gonna go back to Dying Light. Like, those are the games that I'm gonna go back to first. And then we'll see about learning something new. But first I want to do that.
Сразу 3 сирены, да бросьте.
Dying Light is basically just because I enjoy that game so much. And like, I enjoyed playing it and learning it so much. And then I quit too early. But I wasn't planning on quitting. I just like, I really didn't have the time. With everything that I was doing and everything I wanted to do. But going back to that game is gonna mean relearning the whole thing. It's gonna take a while. Probably not gonna happen until February or something. Да, да.
Все, порядок. Ух, вы двое нам сегодня здорово помогли. Становится тяжело дышать. Эти уроды подожгли нефтяные колодцы. Будь другом, найди крышку. Молодец. Вот что, крышка всего одна, а следующий колодец почти
More to the right than I
на другом
wanted,
конце
but
города.
Рад слышать.
До наводнения этот район назывался Бельвью. Столько воспоминаний. Люблю это место.
Ну да, в нем что-то есть.
Слушай, Коул, я в ответе за своих людей. Они от меня зависят. Эти ледяные монстры, они хуже ополченцев. Это ж надо было додуматься поджечь нефтяные колодцы.
Энергоядро поможет и мне, и вам. А ты хочешь отдать его этим скотам? Ты что, спятил, Ларош?
Ты нас пока не подводил. Если сможешь потушить колодцы, мы тоже не подведем.
Ого, это важно. Мне кажется.
Вы это слышали?
Да, слышали. Похоже, Бертран как-то связан с болотными тварями. Надо заглянуть в депо.
Да, зря я в тебе сомневался. Весь наш город у тебя в долгу. Все мы. Когда будет время, навести Сика. Он кое-что припас.
dude, let's go.
Оу, какой пароль?
Не стреляй мне в зад.
Не стреляй мне в зад.
Заходи.
Парни, у меня новости. В лаборатории Вольфа мне попался его дневник. Так вот, ингибитор создан для лечения чумы.
Что? Как?
Ну, по мнению Вольфа, чуму
He was very nice, yeah.
вызывает радиация, лучевое поле.
Ингибитор его гасит.
Значит, эта штука уничтожит радиацию.
И чуме конец.
Аллилуйя! Ха! Вот энергоядро от Лароша. Вдруг этого уже хватит.
Надеюсь.
Зик, сколько он уже собрал? Примерно.
Я не знаю.
Просто...
Чума началась после взрыва лучевой сферы.
Коул, я знаю, к чему
После
ты ведешь.
взрыва в Эмпайр-Сити. Из-за меня.
Мы всех вылечим, брат.
Да.
нормально? Так каждый раз?
Не бойся, очухается. А? Эй, ты как, брат? Паршиво.
Yo, what's up, G bro?
Поглядим, хватит ли энергии. Еще пара ядер.
Chilling before I have to go to class.
Дело в шляпе.
Nice.
Ну, проверь новые силы. А я тут постерегу.
Yeah, I'm just playing this again.
До скорого.
I did over 2 hours of Dash of 2 earlier. And wanna know the sad part about that?
Ха, о да. Это должно сработать.
So I got a like the first hammer that I got going. I got this run that was like sick. I was minus 30 at one point, and I kept the run minus 30. And then I get to the scribe,
Тебе самое время вернуться
and the
к
fucking like
Лондону.
RNG laser
Зиком тут внезапно
fucks me in the
набегал
ass.
Никс.
26 seconds lost. But the laser didn't move. There's something that can happen in that fight.
Несмотря на атаки,
Lose 26 seconds, and then I'm like, fuck. The only way I can
Носить тут грязь, дорогие.
PB now is if everything goes well. Archon doesn't go well.
он бывает
I enter Samael minus 4,
Я знаю, в
and
чем.
I'm like, unless I gold, there's no fucking way. I gold Samael minus 8 seconds,
Каждый раз.
and then I fucking finish the run 0.3 behind. Look at this bullshit. I'm gonna
Есть другие силы.
I'll send you the splits.
Во.
Ты про монстров, он создает их?
Да, я сама видела. Сначала они дикие,
Look at that bullshit, dude.
пошепчется,
Look at that bullshit.
и они уже его.
54.33, 0.3 behind, dude.
хочешь сказать, что он их приручает?
Да,
Типа они его
That's so stupid, man.
так и есть.
And it's just like that is actually an RNG thing that can happen, right?
Да.
Like so many of my runs before I got the record got denied because of that specifically.
И сама пробовала. У
Yeah, so you were saying about the new controller?
Значит, у тебя прямо сейчас есть ручной монстр?
Бедняжка. Мы хотели сбежать, но ополченцы нашли нас.
Another new
Отдали
controller?
жизнь за меня.
Черт.
Но
The
это
new
здорово,
controller.
Но если ты говоришь правду,
Эй, по-твоему, я вру? Ах ты
Not Hall effect? Nice.
Хватит.
предположим, это правда. Коул, мы с тобой должны найти доказательства. Если
The Hall
таковые
effect rabbit hole.
существуют, против Бертрана поднимется весь город. Но сначала освободим его пленников.
Нет, пойдем мы с Коулом. Ты меня прикроешь, а я приручу монстров. Подумай, что мы сможем сделать с целой армией этих
More
заложников.
accurate, yo.
Ладно, посмотрим. А вы будьте готовы.
And here you have me playing on a PSP controller. To be honest, on PC you can now like fucking
Мне нужны эти монстры, Коул. Если у
you
меня
can make
будет
the
несколько
like the
штук,
control you can like
всё
unlock
опять станет
the
хорошо.
capabilities of the controller.
С Бертраном.
Я
Like
не
someone
буду
made
с
like
тобой
a
палиться в эфир.
program
Это
that can
займет
like
время.
do that.
Лучше уходи без меня.
Oh my god, no.
Нет, у нас мало времени. Слушай, по всему периметру стоят
Ah,
сторожевые
thank God.
вышки. Я нашла лазейку для тебя.
I kind of forgot
Надо
that
найти
I
проход.
had changed it back. I don't know why I changed it back though. Why did I change it back?
Го. Я внутри.
I'm so confused right now.
Отлично. Для начала сойдет, но чтобы покончить
Like, it
с
makes no
Бертраном,
sense.
нам
Like
нужно
I
больше
do
времени.
like a lot of
А
things,
потом мы вернемся и освободим
switching
всех.
powers and whatnot, but shouldn't do.
Кстати, твои лишнее внимание.
Заметил. Ладно, постараюсь без них.
That actually,
Коул,
I didn't.
охранники засекут тебя, если подойдешь слишком близко.
Fucking count, dude.
Ужас.
Yeah, the thing about it is that on PC you can now make a PS3 controller be as accurate as anything, because you can like I forgot the word
Коул,
that
тебя
I'm
заметят.
supposed to be using for this, right? That's why I'm like not trying, like I'm not like saying it. I have, what is the word? Yeah,
Неужели раньше
the
это
encap
был
thing.
человек?
Like, how do people call that? Like,
Только что узнал.
like
Там
a word.
Бертран.
I'm like
Он
trying
идет
to
в
think
большой
about.
Наверняка
Fucking-
там он создает монстров.
Oh,
Попробую
God.
заснять.
Если у тебя получится, Бертрану конец.
Never mind. I don't know. I can.
Сделай потише, Томас.
Thomas.
Ко, ты была права.
Yes, that's you.
Он здесь, но я его не вижу.
Осмотрись. Найди место, откуда можно его заснять. Посмотрим, что там.
Almost. Close, to be honest.
Ко, этого нам должно хватить.
Anyway.
Где он?
What the hell? Oh yeah.
Так, ребята, вперед!
Fuck.
Моя идея была получше.
Так мы не договаривались.
А я ничего не обещала. Эта твоя сучка мне не указ.
Это монстры, Никс.
Мои крошки нам еще пригодятся. Увидишь.
Ну, начнем.
The classic. There you go.
Ха, здорово.
3DS charger. Nice, dude. So is the next thing you're gonna do all levels? Just like bam. Kevin Butler. Now I'm Kevin Butler, dude. Damn.
Братишка, двигай сюда. Я тут обнаружил. В общем, пока не увидишь, не поверишь. Приходи скорей.
Oh. Yeah, this is what I forgot. It's just near. All those probably won't be better. Makes sense. It's all levels, to be honest. Like, you could like the category could be deleted from the leaderboards and no one would notice.
Ты хочешь выстрелить этим в зверя? Да мы весь город взорвем.
А мы не будем ждать, пока зверь дойдет до Нью-Мары. Ударим сейчас. Я уже установил систему наведения на портовом кране. Осталось ракету подогнать.
Ну, я люблю большие взрывы.
Я тоже. Смотри, на горизонте. Это он.
Время еще есть. Постараюсь расчистить.
That's it when you leave.
Отдавай нашу бомбу. Ты же знаешь, что это. Хватит палить.
What the- Dick? What the fuck?
Стоп! Эй!
Why was the truck not moving, man?
Вы стреляете в ядерный снаряд. Вот дебилы.
Ooh. Oh my god, I hate those trucks so much. Man, I need to scratch my fucking back. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? It's not even in the fucking way, dude. What?
Просто груда металлолома.
Разберусь.
Like, how was that on the way? God.
Боевые корабли.
Хотят взорвать город.
So dumb, man.
Их разозлил.
Like, if it's not in the way, like, why is it supposed to be in the way? God, the fucking Ravager, dude. Oh my, don't fall.
Ты посмотри на них. Хорошо, хоть в нас не стреляют. Нет времени.
Так, есть.
Забрали.
This Bishop near in this splits is so good, to be honest. So like, matching this PB is kind of hard.
Систему наведения.
Ну да, расплюнуть.
Сначала нужно устранить этих придурков. У нас только одна попытка. Нельзя, чтобы тебе мешали.
Прячься. Лучше за свинцовой плитой.
Понял тебя. Быстрее. Дверь идет сюда. Порядок.
I lost a lot of time there, by the way,
Пошла.
but it's fine. But I did lose a lot of time. It's very bad. Like the fight itself
Получилось.
wasn't that bad.
Похоже, мы его завалили.
Зик, вот черт.
Спасибо. Мы его сделали. Черт.
Зик, тебе бы врача.
Прямо как в Эмпайр-Сити, когда мне Кеслер навалял.
Мало навалял.
Проехали. Пешком я до дома не дотяну. Расчистишь дорогу к машине?
Погоди. Дай подниму. Быть не может.
Обалдеть. Сожрал бомбу и вернулся за добавкой. Если потащишь меня, нам обоим конец. Спасайся! Ты должен выиграть эту войну.
Ну-ка заткнись и топай.
This dialogue, for example, is like so much longer in Russian.
Что он сейчас...
Да.
GG. And now the only thing that can save this is actually chase skip. There's time save, right, before chase skip, but I need chase skip. Because if I'm like a minute ahead, I can go without chase skip.
Зик, где ты?
Я вел его до топливного завода. Ну, потом потерял.
Еще объявится. К гадалке не ходи. Зик, сейчас врублю питание на заводе.
Я тебя
Эй.
прикрою. Сейчас встретишь пару ледяных монстров. Придется убрать их с дороги.
Понял.
Лучше не стоит. Топливный завод — это, считай, одна большая промзона. Бертран захапал себе нефть и все корабли.
Один есть.
Come on.
Слушай, Зик, тут полно ледяных монстров.
Шпионы Лароша говорят, они захватили почти весь район.
А Бертран проглядывается.
Недавно видели пару раз. Он даже под обстрелом умудряется вести дела.
Хорошо. Вот и встретимся. Класс.
Коул. Это последний. Очень странно. Дверь будто сквозь землю провалился.
Еще объявится.
Пока вроде сообщения о радиационном заражении нет. Видимо, до города не достало.
И то радость. Наконец.
That was actually pretty good, honestly. Magrat.
Кол Маград,
Oh, Magrat.
пятый мутант, выбирающий законы природы. Ты мог бы помочь
Let's go, guys.
деле, и тогда Господь, вероятно, простил бы тебя. Но нет, ты отказался и обрек себя на заслуженную кару. Молодцы, ребята! Не забудьте уничтожить труп!
О, мне нужна помощь. Да, срочно.
Чё?
Иду, братишка!
Зик?
Черт! Ладно, мы тебя вытащим, не волнуйся. Ты живой?
Да. Да. Слушай, Зик, я был неправ. Извини, друг.
Я облажался в Эмпайр-Сити. Забудем.
Нет. Ты самый верный друг. Спасибо.
Просто слово «брат» для меня не пустой звук. Я сваливаю. Скоро явится ополчение. Чуть не забыл, зачем я к тебе шел-то. Один парень из ополчения проболтался, что Бертран прячет энергоядро где-то в своих ангарах. Стоит проверить.
Зик, я на месте. Ты уверен, что энергоядро здесь?
Так сказал мой...
Есть осколки. Ядра нет.
Черт, где-то там точно должно быть ядро. Ищи дальше.
Ни хрена.
Слушай, извини. Наверное, уже нет смысла продолжать.
Нет, можно проверить еще один ангар. Не зря же их так охраняют.
Ah, haha. Ah. Losing a bit of time, but still better than the PV, right? You gold it? Okay. But I was gonna lose like a second or something like that.
Слушай, а что было в портфеле?
Я пока сам не знаю.
А ты устал. Загляни ко мне, расслабься.
Ладно, заодно покажу тебе новое энергоядро.
I'm guessing Face of Change and Demons are what I could say. Time.
Вот это паркур.
Говорят, корабли Бертрана вот-вот уйдут из гавани с каким-то важным грузом. Возможно, там первые партии его творений.
Наверняка Бертрану заплатили аванс. Он здорово разозлится, если его корабли потонут. Может, вылезет из логова.
Ага, и со злости превратится в громадного жука. Тогда нам и делать ничего не придется. Пусть его зверь лупасит.
Да, вот было бы все так легко. Дик, я на берегу.
Корабли еще здесь. Нужно попасть на борт и устроить диверсию. Попробуй сломать якорные лебедки, они электрические.
Да, это мысль.
Эрма! Срочно!
That sucked.
Ледяные уроды все.
Dude.
Серьезно? Думаешь, они знали, что ты туда придешь? А что если...
Oh,
Все чисто.
that is so bad. I lost 20 seconds just to that, dude.
Иду дальше.
Вот это я понимаю. Любую технику можешь испоганить.
Actually, it's over 20. It's like 30.
Ермак, излиться!
He didn't get hit, of course. This mission sucks ass, dude.
А, в ход пошел крупный коллектив.
All right. One hit away. Yeah, I was a minute ahead, not anymore. I lost a minute. A whole minute. Forget. I wanted to just make a save file here, just in case. Just not just in case, just to to try things out, because I don't have a save file anywhere close. Might as well make one. Посмотри. See if I can at least, unlike what happened yesterday. Okay, the same as yesterday.
Чума идет, Магра. Думаешь, только не Юмай пострадал? По всему восточному побережью миллионы зараженных. Через пару недель будет еще хуже.
А правительство?
Вот.
GG. All time is gone. Yeah, I need to skip now. I also need I mean, I need the next mission to go well. Otherwise.
Спасибо.
О, что?
Мы должны спасти тех, кого еще можно спасти.
Oh. Whole minute, dude. A whole minute. And I also got this. Oh.
Бертран засел в офисе малой и ждет вертолета.
Why?
Увы, вертолета не будет. Ведь ваш покорный слуга устроил гнусную диверсию.
Встречу их на вертолетной площадке.
Теперь не уйдет. Если обратиться в монстра, мои бойцы его поджарят. Спасибо Зику за его прожекторы.
Кол, лезь в грузовик. Нужно выманить его отсюда. Ларош уже ждет в засаде. Он клюнул. Ларош, видишь его с вертолета?
Да я все вижу отсюда.
I have to install Festival of Blood in the emulator so I can
Слишком близко, ладно?
I can run it as well, do some runs, get some practice in as well.
Не давай
I'd like to go back to that game.
грузовик. Тачка не такая крепкая, как ты.
The chill short game.
Он атакует! Стреляй ему в пасть, глаз или что? Он начал уставать. Швыряй эту дрянь обратно в него!
теперь не понадобятся.
Держись крепче, началось!
О, метко стреляешь!
Come on.
Поберегись! Осторожней! Да, в яблочко!
Эй, Маград! Ты сам-то себя не боишься? Такие трюки вытворяешь.
Да нет. Не особо.
Еще один залп! Мы уже рядом. Их и КО нас ждут.
И с ними мои лучшие бойцы. Вот это будет драка!
Мы на месте! За дело! Стреляйте, пока он на свету! Удачи, брат!
Мы покружим тут! Ха-ха! Пусть за нами побегает! Твой друг Зиг смастерил для нас антибертрановые ракеты. Ха-ха-ха. Теперь дело за малым. Найти для них цель. Так, нам нужно заманить монстра на позицию для обстрела. Сделай так, чтобы он шел на нас.
Ракеты пошли? Ага, есть! Ракета пошла?
Мы его прижали! Теперь отправим в нокаут! Мы притаранили сюда кучу баллонов с пропаном.
Вот, человек меня понимает.
Осторожно! Их только тронь!
Он должен сдохнуть. За Нью-Море. Пробил час расплаты.
Поехали! Очень с этим.
Dude. Dude. Dude! No! Fuck! Can you stop hitting me? God damn it, dude. So dumb, dude. I get the one cycle, right? And then the fucking like swamp monster just like understand, dude. I mean, I've lost time anyway. I've lost so much. Like losing time in this mission is like the easiest thing to do. You don't have to do anything and you lose time.
Ну, понадобилось 30 человек, 7 бензопил и 12 пикапов. Но мы наконец-то убрали его тушу с улицы. Спасибо, Макар. Ты наш герой.
После гибели Бертрана ополчение развалилось на части. Самые ретивые еще держатся, но вряд ли их надолго хватит. И у меня есть новость.
Что? Нашел что-то?
О, да. Еще одно энергоядро. Встретимся у дока на 3-й улице.
Зик, ну ты крут.
А то я не знаю. Ого, даже отсюда видно.
Он здесь! И шагу назад! Эрмак, высекай генерала! Остановить его! Врага, мы истребимся!
Ядро у него.
There was something in the way. Or actually, I got it? Holy! There was something in the way though, but he did get hit by the vortex. Fucking amazing, dude.
Зик, это ядро они плотно упаковали. Используют башню как громоотвод. Видимо, знают, что мне нужны энергоядра.
Вот ведь псих. Он думает, это сделает из него нормального проводника.
Нужен паровой вентиль или горелка. Надо расплавить лед вокруг ядра.
Работаю над этим. Буду передавать координаты по ходу.
Please don't troll.
После
Please don't troll.
есть интернет.
Это точно.
Вперед! А ну навалить!
Коул, я только что узнал. Зверь ударил по болоту рядом с затопленным городом. В живых никого не осталось. Ни души.
Это там были питомцы.
Видимо, да.
Лучше нам потом воскресить.
Воскресить? Ты о чем вообще?
Потом расскажу. Сейчас нужно достать ядро и тебя подлечить.
Маград,
Джон, ты не знал, что ты
это имя пропитано страхом. Ты боишься, Маград?
А ты понимаешь, кем стал?
Я надеюсь, что ты по-прежнему мой друг. Мне нужна твоя помощь.
Друг? В Эмпайр-Сити. Зверь чуть не убил меня.
Oh my god, thank god. That was a nice mission. The big gold.
Ого, вот и ты.
We like big goals. Yep, we do. That's not jug.
Думаешь, я смогу?
Now we just need a
На
good
свете
beast.
есть
That's
два
it.
типа людей.
We need a good
Есть
beast.
такие, как я. Мы сидим на диване. Нам часто не нравится наша жизнь. Но мы терпим. А есть такие, как ты.
Конец пути.
За тебя. Живи быстро.
Умри молодым.
Yo, Capri, what's up?
Ну как?
Кажется, я... Вот так. Да. Я готов включить ингибитор.
Я сейчас разговаривал с Никс. Она вернулась на болото посмотреть, сколько монстров выжило.
Как она?
Она девчонка крепкая, но сейчас ее лучше не трогать. Короче, они с КУО направляются ко мне. Посмотреть, как ты включишь ингибитор. Все хотят увидеть, как ты убьешь зверя.
Да.
Ну, увидимся. Да?
Well, GG.
Так плохо. Очень плохо, Кол.
Рад тебя видеть. Вот что. Все не так просто, как мы думали. Зверь на самом деле человек. Мой знакомый, Джон Уайт.
Джон жив?
Да. И он вовсе не маньяк-убийца. Он сам действует как лучевая сфера. Инициирует проводников, исцеляя их от чумы.
А прочих убивает. Всех обычных людей.
Он просит помочь ему.
Помочь?
Твой друг убил всех моих крошек.
Я знаю.
Так сделай что-нибудь, Кол.
Сделаю.
Боже мой. Я чувствовала, что умираю.
Я его даже не включил. Не зарядил до конца.
Что ты наделал, Зик?
А что мне было делать?
Он сломан.
Не знаю. Дай посмотрю.
Вольф знал, что так случится.
Он меня подставил.
О, я ничего не подозревала.
Если включить ингибитор, мы умрем. Все проводники, не только зверь.
А иначе умру я. И миллионы людей.
Зик, не факт, что ингибитор подействует на чуму. Джон лечит людей, я видел. Это может быть последний
This is
шанс
skippable. I mean, have you seen me skip it?
Но я хочу, чтобы умер зверь.
No floating kettle, run dead. Yes,
Прямо
it's.
сейчас. Ты прикончишь зверя. Ты сдержишь слово, Кол.
То, что предлагает Джон, страшно. Только как иначе?
I mean, I think any runner would love this cutscene to be
Мы
skippable,
надежда
but
человечества на выживание. Задумайтесь.
they put a karma decision right in the middle of the fucking cutscene, which is why it's unskippable.
Не думал, что Куластрусь будет спасать свою школу.
Also somehow more. It's somehow more important than any other cutscene that can be skipped in the game. By the way,
Починить.
I don't understand why that's a thing. But.
Ну, я надеюсь.
Ладно, за дело.
Отдай! Пусти меня! Вы все еще пожалеете!
От нее жди беды.
Есть проблемы поважнее. Ингибитор не заряжен. Не хватает чуть-чуть.
Дай сюда.
Стой. Видишь, сломано. Тут регулятор мощности. Без него все сгорит.
Damn. Been going for 5 hours already.
Ну, то есть, думаю,
Not surprised, it's what I wanted, you know. I will sometimes actually like stream for longer, but today I'm gonna go to the gym right after, so after this run is done, I will be done with the stream, but I will like sometimes I'll stream longer. So this week there will be streams probably every day except for Thursday. I don't know if I'll do Thursday. Like I have a dentist appointment at 11 a.m. And even though I could stream for like maybe like a couple hours beforehand, I don't think I will.
Залезай на борт! Держись крепче, Макград, а то свалишься в залив, а тебя еще работа ждет.
Спасибо за помощь.
Зверь подбирается к первой подстанции. Мои ребята постараются задержать его до нашего прибытия.
He went flying. He wanted to go for a swim, so he went for a swim.
Похоже, мы опоздали.
Вижу отсюда подстанцию.
Надо успеть зарядить ингибитор.
Я уже там.
LaRoche went for a swim. Let's see how this goes. The only thing that negates the no flying kettle is LaRoche going into the water. It would be funny if someone actually believed that, you know.
Подстанции.
есть еще в квартале красных фонарей.
Понял. Иду туда.
Like, oh shit, what are these guys talking about? Is that actually real? Like, no, dude. There are things that can happen, right? Assassins need, love to.
Мы на месте.
Halo reach.
Имей в виду, эта штука долго заряжается. Займите оборону.
готов ко второму раунду. Затем и
Коул, уходи!
Can't see her. I couldn't see her.
Я не хочу умереть!
You want to be standing on something or just like flying in general? Or for the cool thing, you just want to be like close to the thing enough so that you can like get power. I was shit because I put the charges too close. Come on! God damn it. What a way of like losing all the time, dude. So stupid. It's so dumb, dude. This run is so stupid. Oh my god. Are you for real, man? Oh my god, dude.